you get with a person, be into a person over a certain amount of time, now you acting like you don't even like me as a person. At first, you liked my sense of humor. First, you liked my personality. You know what I'm saying? If first everything was everything. Now it seems like we get to a certain point, you don't like nothing I do no more. You don't like the smallest thing I do irritate you and annoy you. But then you get on the phone with somebody, you kick it with them, you laugh with them, we go out, somebody pull up, you kick it with them, they can say the same joke I said, you hee and ha ha. I say the joke, it wasn't even all that funny. Just you need to quit being like it. Wait a minute. What did you start disliking me? And if you dislike me that much, why you around me for? Why you around me for? And then there's another thing right here. You can't have, if your personality really pop, you can't get with a person who got a dead personality. I promise you can't. They not gonna balance you. Now I'm saying, it's true enough. Now, opposites do attract in some situations. But if you want to get with a person whose personality is just dead and dry, and you really like to enjoy yourself, like you ain't tense all the time, like you laid back, but you ain't like, you like to have a good time, and you get what they gonna try to do? The miserable person gonna always try to get you to conform to the misery. You will never be able to get a person who don't like themselves or miserable with themselves or got voids with them. You will never get that person to conform to you. They gonna always try to drag you down every single time. And get what I'm telling you something about miserable people. It's power in misery, believe it or not. It is a lot of power in misery, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because if you pay attention, people who joyful, people who move, you know what I'm saying, personality, you know what I'm saying, good character, like to enjoy themselves, that person in their mind, because of their heart, they'll appease the misery before they just override it. You know what? Because my heart is in the way. And get what you will start saying, I ain't even going to do that because I already know how he going to act. I already know how she going to act. I already know how they going to act. What you doing? You dumbing yourself down for the misery. The misery done overpowered your joy and your love. Cause you trying to make sure, you know what? I ain't even going. You getting ready to laugh about something. You look up at the person and say, I ain't even gonna laugh because I ain't even got no time to upset this person. Misery is so powerful, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Now, you know how many times I done been in situations or I done been around people and I get ready to say something and it ain't even, I get ready, because you learn a person's misery too. You learn the misery. You getting ready to say something, right? And before you say it, you think about it and you know they gonna take this the wrong way. I ain't even gonna do it. So you don't even say it. It was innocent as ever. I ain't even gonna, because I ain't even got time for that. The misery is winning because you're dumbing yourself down. You catching yourself in moments is innocent. You hold back your laughs. Listen, you got to excuse yourself to go, you know what I'm saying, to go somewhere and that's crazy. That's crazy. Man, what's worse than sitting in a room with somebody that deep down inside you done said to yourself, prayers going up. You sitting in a room with somebody and you can feel it. You know, you can feel misery. Like you can, when people be talking about energy and spirits, you can feel it. Like you can feel this person. It's almost like this person waiting to say something to irritate your spirit. It's like they literally sitting back and can't wait for you to laugh, do something that you enjoy. Come in on the phone. You come in on the phone laughing, having a good time. They gonna give you a look. And what they trying to do is they trying to snatch their joy up out of you. Like I done came in and just ruined your whole day. You sitting here, they could be sitting in the living room watching TV. You could come in, oh yeah, man, do. They look at you, they don't speak, or they halfway speak, or they give you a certain type of look, and guess what the misery make you do? Yeah, well, let me go and get out the phone real quick. I'm gonna call you back later on. You get out the phone and you don't even know if you can halfway speak to the person. Hey, what's going on? You don't even speak with the enthusiasm that you want to speak with because you don't know what type of mood this person in. I mean, you don't want to be attached to somebody. I can't never tell what kind of mood you in. Every time I get ready to say something, I don't know if it's finna set you off. I don't know if you finna get irritated, and then they throw you off when you say something and then they get weird with it. You say something that you thought was gonna go left, and then all of a sudden, they he ha with you. See that and then they trick you. You think, well, dang, we're gonna have a good day today. 5-10 minutes go by, whole mood switch. Whole mood. Dang, what happened? I'm talking about confusing, and that's the key word right there. Confusion. The Most High is not the author of confusion. Anybody who making you feel confused, that's a problem. You don't know what's what. You don't know when we finna have a good time or when we finna argue. You know what I'm saying? You don't know when you finna argue or have a good time or do both at the same time. You have absolutely no idea how this is finna go. Like, that's crazy. Man, listen. And I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. If you don't took any time to heal, and you run into people who have not even acknowledged that they need to heal, you're gonna realize off the top. You're gonna realize it. But see, healed people always think they can change the atmosphere. That's the thing. Healed people always think they gonna help the situation. The healed person gonna always end up being the one getting sick, majority of the time, every single time. What the scripture say? We was healed by his stripes. He took on our sicknesses. He took on the sicknesses. Go what? Because everybody was miserable. By the time you start carrying that spirit, you gonna start taking on way more people's sickness than you think you gonna do. I promise you. You gonna start carrying these folks' sickness, man. These folks want to pass you that virus. Them folks don't want to be happy. Them folks don't want no joy. Them folks don't want no peace. Them folks don't want to feel love. And then get what your heart keep telling them. You can win them over. Eventually they gonna see I care. Eventually they gonna see I love them. Eventually they gonna see I'm happy and they'll start laughing. No, they not. Get what they gonna do? Every time you going up or not, them folks gonna turn down even more. Cause misery, man, listen to me. You ain't doing nothing. Keep on showing that person you in a joyful place. You gonna make that person way more miserable. People, you think, look at your family members or your friends, right? Your family members or your friends, you thinking they'll be happy for you if something good happened for you, right? Them folks will be even more mad. Go look at Joseph. When Joseph had the dream, go read what it said. They was already, listen one for J. They was already mad at Joseph. They already didn't like him because he had favor on his life. After he had the dream, it said they became even more. Those are the exact words in the scripture. It said they became even more jealous. That's crazy, ain't it? Just imagine you doing good things and people are already mad at you. You can't even go share the good news with them because they already miserable. They finna be 10 times more miserable. You irritating their spirit even more when you winning. That's why this is. I seen something from Waka Flocka the other day. He was talking about, because a lot of people were sharing. He was talking about, first thing, basically what most people do when they get out of the hood, they want to go back and flex in the hood. Why would I want to go back and show a person who don't have nothing, oh, I got more than them? You ain't gonna do nothing but irritate their spirit even more. Do you think that I don't go home? You know why I don't go home? Because they haven't elevated, some of them, I ain't gonna say everybody. They haven't elevated to the place of where they can be happy for other people. If a person can't be happy for you and what's going on in your life, what kind of success you having in your life, what makes you think it's okay to go and flex it and show it to them? No, 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 no. They never gonna be happy for you. Them folks ain't trying to see that. Folks don't care nothing about that. Them folks will laugh in your face and the whole time be wanting to set you up to get something done to you. Why would I want to do that? Relationships be the same way. Relationship, get in a relationship or a friendship, I don't care what it is, and be incompatible with a person. Be here, let this person be. You can start off here. Because it's such thing as comfortability. You can be here with a person. Y'all can be on the same page when y'all first meet. I'm talking about loving it. Right here. But this person might want to stay right there. This person might want to stay right there. And then you get to doing this right here. And when you start doing this right here, guess what this person started doing? You know why they start going down? You start irritating their spirit. They was already comfortable. You making them feel some type of way. They jealous of you. They envious of you. They feel some type of way because you continue to win. You come home. You come to a place where you can't even share your wins with them no more. You can't even share your wins with them no more. They listen to me. They congratulations is nonchalant and fake. And listen to me. It's the worst feeling in the world to know whether it be a friend, family member, or your significant other. Because you can sense it. When you know deep down inside, the person that you thought should be supporting you ain't supporting you. They nonchalant, they dry, ain't no encouragement, ain't no continue to do it because they not happy with themselves. What makes you think they want to be happy for you to continue to win? You think I'm gonna go back? You think I'm gonna go back to my hometown where after I've done 10 years, been home 6 years, 10 plus 6 is 16. It's been a 16-year period. You think I'm gonna go back down there and flash my life in front of people who, for one, wasn't happy that I came home. 2, was still in the same place when I came home. 3, you still in the same place now. 4, you're not happy because you see that I overcame the place of where we all came from. 5, you think I'm gonna come home and flash that in front of you? Yeah, right. For you to do what? Get more jealous, like it said in the scripture with Joseph? Because the scripture said Joseph said the Most High showed him he was gonna be the head of the family. You think I'm gonna go back and show it to you? No. Let me tell y'all what you should do. Pay attention to what I'm gonna tell you. Move how you need to move. Because eventually, guess what? You're gonna get set up in a place of where they're gonna have to come to you. Because that's what happened in the scripture. When all of that happened with Joseph, eventually they had to come see him. What's up, Lydia? They had to come see him. And when they came to see him, they ain't even recognize him. And when I say when people ain't gonna recognize you, it don't have to be a physical. It don't have to be physical, because everything is spiritual. So if people don't recognize you when they start saying stuff like, "Oh, you think you better than me? Oh, that ain't the same. Oh, you done got you a little money." When they start making little statements like that, it's because they don't recognize you no more. They looking for that person. They looking for that person that you used to be. They looking for the person that didn't used to value his time. Value is mental. Value is spirit. They looking for that person who didn't used to be financially literate. They looking for that person who used to be just as broken. They looking for that old person that you used to be. So now when they see you, they don't even recognize you. But get what though? They gonna feel some type of way. That's what Joseph told. I bet not for hey you got to tell people that. I bet you feel some type of way. I've been let go of that. Why would I hold on to it? See, miserable people, they want you to be. That's why I say misery love company. I'm not in company with you. I've been forgave you. I've been done got light. Now I've been done let that weight up on my shoulders. I don't have time for that. You think I don't have time to be angry. I don't have time to be bitter. I don't have time to continue after 10 years to feel some type of way about something that somebody said or did to me 10 years ago. It's not paying me. It's not paying my bills. It's not helping my health. It's not helping my mental. It's not helping my spirit. What makes you think I want to hold on to that? Forgiveness is for yourself first. You think I'm going to hold on to that? I'm not finna come around somebody after 10, 15 years. I remember. Man, I don't care nothing about that. That was 10 years ago. But look, they want you to care. That's why he had to tell them, because they thought, his brothers thought he felt some type of way and he was going to seek revenge. I'm not seeking no revenge on you, homie. For what? Because this is what you need to realize. Seek revenge on you. You done had to come to me for help. You done had to come to me seeking shelter. You done came to me asking for advice because you don't have no provision. You done came to me asking me for guidance because you ain't seek no wisdom. You done came to me asking me for research because you done came to me. I'm not mad, and then guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna gladly give it to you. Because guess what? When you possess the spirit, the fruits of the spirit, the love, the joy, the peace, the kindness, you want to pass it. Ain't no person who done got to a certain level of healing, when he get there or she get there, being spiteful. You don't heal, progress, become productive and successful, and then be spiteful to people that didn't understand. That's something I had to learn very early on. It's people who call me, text me all the time. And when I first see it, I just be like this. That's crazy. But I don't, hello? Yeah, I just want to know if you can such and such and such and such. Yeah. Go to five, boom, boom, boom. I give you all the, it's no way I reach a certain level of success. Commercial break me real quick, please. Y'all do me a favor, double tap the screen. Double tap the screen, and if you ain't already following me, hit the follow button. But look, check this out. It's no way you reach a certain level of success. I'm going to speak to, especially to the black community, because all of us carry familiar trauma, familiar hurt, familiar baggage, familiar brokenness. And it come from within our community, our family, our friends. So many of us fight and crawl and swing and kick so hard to get out of it. But then when we get out of it, we sit up on a high horse and we look down, we beat our chest and we look at them as if, but you got to get to a place where they didn't understand. They just don't get it. See, but I'm going to tell you, I can't carry that kind of hurt. I can't carry that. I can't get to a certain place in my life and look, no. When you ready for it, I got it. I'm not, because guess what? It helps us all win if the Most High, because the Most High, the heart of the vessel sit in the hand of the Most High. He turn it whichever way he chooses to turn it. So the minute seeds are being planted, seeds are being watered, even when you don't understand it. Because a lot of people who hate your guts, they just have not got to a place of being vulnerable to be able to tell you, I hate you and don't like you because I see how you move and how you grow, how you motivate me. That bothers me, and I don't understand how to even tell you that. I don't know. How do I look in the face of a person and say, I don't even have a reason to not like you? Like you ain't saying nothing to me, you ain't did nothing to me, but every time I get on social media or I see you out, you happy and you winning. And I don't know how to fix my mouth to say, I don't even like you. That's crazy, ain't it? You know what I mean? People, if I went home right now, and went to the grocery store or a high school basketball game, I'll walk in there right now as one of the most successful people of my generation that we done ever seen in Springfield. And it'll be men and women in there who will turn their nose up. I can't stand it. Why? You have to ask yourself deep down, why? Because it ain't something I did to you as 20 years ago. I come home straight to my home. What is it in you, if you want to be real, what is that in you that'll make you turn your nose up? Is it the success? Because I don't care nothing about it. I don't carry myself that way. Is it because of how productive I can be? Is it because of the fight you see in me? Is it what is it? Is it that I understand that I have to get up and continue to grow and evolve every day? What is it? They'll never, because if they do that, they're gonna have to break down in tears. They're gonna have to break down in tears, and they're gonna have to say that they hate themselves. They're gonna have to say that they don't like their own life. They're gonna have to say that they don't like, they wish that they was further along in life than they are right now. And to watch you doing it grieves their spirit. They can't stand it. It makes them miserable. They would have to say deep down inside, I can't stand it because I should be able to. I know I'm capable of it, and I'm watching somebody do it, and deep down inside, I don't know why I am so scared to fight my own fear. People are afraid when they see you not afraid of what they're afraid of. That's crazy, ain't it? That's why the scripture is so powerful when it say, we don't carry a spirit of fear, but a power, love, and a sound mind. When people see you facing your fears, it makes them even more, they're afraid even more. That's crazy, ain't it? Because they don't understand spiritual warfare. They don't understand the trick of the enemy. The enemy knows somebody winning, and because you haven't healed, he'll use somebody else winning against you because you broken. That's sad, ain't it? He'll trick you out of your joy because he gonna make you. Look. What's up, Ivana? He gonna make you. What you doing? He gonna make you continue to see these people. I had an ex of mine reach out to me about a year and a half ago, right? Had me blocked on every social media. This the same person that told me, oh, I never date a person that's potential. The one that I talk about that said who didn't see the purpose in me. She wasn't able to see eventually that everything that's done manifested in my life was gonna manifest in my life. So when she hit me up, guess what she said? I can't get away from seeing you. All my family follow you. All my family following you on Instagram. They sharing your stuff on their story. All my family sharing your stuff on Facebook. They sending me links, asking me, have I talked to you? You know why? You can't get away from it. It said where, but see that's what the enemy doing though. The enemy doing that to you because the enemy know deep down inside he gonna keep defeating you like that. You can't get to a place, but see, this is what the Most High wants you to see. You need to make that call and say what you need to, that apology is due. Make that call and say, I am so proud, I am so happy, and apologize when you say it. Don't say that you happy for me because of the place I'm in. Apologize and say, I should have encouraged you. I should have believed in you. I apologize that I didn't. That's what you need to say. And until you say that, guess what the enemy gonna keep doing? Bumping you upside your head because you ain't saying what really need to be said. And see, that's what's wrong with people. See, and that's the same people that back home. When they hit me up, hey, I need to holler at you, bro. All right, what's up? Go on, hit me up. They get on the phone and get what they say. Oh, I see you, bro. You doing your thing and did this and that. And, man, I just want to know if you could give me a few pointers. Give me an apology that's due. I'm not going to withhold the information from you. But be man or women enough to issue the apology that's due. Man, bro, I ain't even going to lie, bro. When you first came home, man, bro, and you started taking out anger, man, I feel some type of way about that, man. And then I had, say what you, take some accountability in that. Hold yourself accountable and say, man, I was wrong. Say that. Say you was wrong, and then let's get to, man, if you can, man, help me out, man. I'm trying to learn how to do this and trying to learn how to do that, man. And then put them folks on blaze that's around you that help talk about me with you. Put them on blaze too. Go on and say, man, and then I was sitting around all of them people, man, and we was such and such and such, and the whole time you was elevating. Why? What y'all were doing? What's up, Yellow? Y'all was sitting in that same place, in that same sunken place. Thought y'all were doing something by dragging me, while the Most High was saying, y'all go sit there and keep talking about him, and he gonna keep elevating, and the whole time you still sitting right there on ground level floor. What you mad at me for? I'm gonna give you another example. The guy I got in trouble with, right? What's up with you, my girl? The guy I got in trouble with. He just went back to the vet. Because I know a lot of people from back home gonna watch this, but I need you to pay attention to what I'm about to say. Because one thing for sure, two things for certain. Y'all know I ain't gonna bite my tongue when it comes to telling the truth. Now, we went to the penitentiary, we went and done 10 years straight. This man, I'm gonna put it on YouTube. This man came home, wasn't home a year. First time he saw me, I got this in a lot of my story time. First time he saw me pull up on him, he had a whole bunch of money sitting in his lap, right? I still got on my penitentiary Timbs and penitentiary grades. I hadn't even been home 2 weeks. He had already jumped back in the streets. So when I walk up on the car, he flashing his money on, he thinking he flexing on me. But see, I'm gonna tell you the difference between the enemy and the Most High. But see, in that, he most definitely was being used. He was an advocate for the enemy, most definitely. What he was trying to do was he was trying to entice me. See, if you pay attention to the scripture, it said he took the Messiah up on a high mountain, and he told him, if you fall down and worship me, I'll give you all the kingdoms in the world. But see, in the spiritual end, the money back in the day was my kingdoms of all the world. So the first thing he wanted to show me is his money. And then he riding in a little decent car. He got his clothes on. But see, the enemy not knowing when whoever's in Christ is a new creation. Behold, old things have passed away. All things have become new. What he not understanding is my mind is seeing it completely different, homie. It's people who want to flex on you and not understand that you in a different place spiritually. That attack is not going to be effective the way it would have been years ago. I'm not the same person. People don't understand. You can't use the same tricks on me when I done grew. You can't use the same tactics on me. I don't have the same triggers. It's certain things that you can't do no more. That's gonna make me feel like I have to validate. I need some validation, or I need some approval. It just ain't gonna work. But see, this dude, as he's sitting back and he watching me, I wouldn't get in the streets. I'm trying to do everything legal. When I first started pushing my books, and then check this out. So a couple of years had passed, you know what I'm saying? I do music too. So I still hadn't jumped in the street. I did my music. Somebody called my phone. They were like, man, we call them charge partners, the person you get in trouble with. They said, man, your charge partner tripping, man. He just took your CD. He said, I just picked him up. He got in the car with me. He heard your CD. He ejected the CD, broke the CD, and threw it out the window. I said, oh, that was up. He said, man, what you listening to him for? This isn't it? Homie, we wouldn't have done 10. Well, listen what I'm finna tell you, homie. Misery is so powerful. This man, they said he threw my CD out the window, right? Broke my CD, threw it out the window. He mad at me. I wouldn't have done the 10 with him. But he kicked it. He kicked it with the people who in the streets we was able put us into prison. People with police tag. You kicking it with them. But see, let me tell you what it was. This person wanted me to be back in that same place that I was. Because misery and depression, guess what they can see? They can see eventually, if I don't break this person down, if I don't get this person to look at it different, if I don't cause this person to look at it and say, man, maybe I do need to go back to that. They know you're going to become. He knew I was going to become what I done became today. That's what he knew. That's what that spirit knew. That spirit, every time I came around in the spiritual lens, guess what that demon that's inside, guess what he could say? If I don't break him some kind of way, if I don't get him out of character, if I don't cause him to do something that'll send him back to jail, if I don't get him to feel like, oh, you need to flex on them, go get you a bankroll. Oh, I need to go get me a charger with the him in it and come through the hood and this and that. If I don't get this person to look at it and say, oh man, you want me to feel like I'm behind. You want me to, you threaten. But see, that's how the spirit, that's how them spirits work though. Because get what they knew. Eventually, if he don't, what's up, Zion? What you doing? He gonna get to that place of where he at. Get what? And this same person, mama, was the same person that told me, oh, you'll never be able to write a book again. Who? I wrote 2 after that. After she told me that. But see, that's what I'm saying. People who be saying, and a lot of these people be claiming they be having discernment. Let me tell you something. You ain't the only person with it. And I ain't talking to that person specifically. I'm saying in general. But let me speak on the mama though. Let me speak on the mama. In that situation, she's saying what she's saying because she could also see that this is the same person who went to prison with my child, and this person came home and doing something different mindset. I had already wrote 3 books, and then I wrote the other 2, making it a total of 5. So a piece of that misery is also floating around on them people too. You got to understand that them spirits, they together. They together. Oh, they can see it. If you think somebody could be friend, you could be somebody who friends with each other. That's why you have to be like-minded. They on the same accord. Evil spirits, they on the same accord. Demonic forces, they on the same accord. So this person don't like you, and guess what? This person don't like you. This person ain't gonna like you for the same reasons. Y'all are both on the same assignment. It's to destroy what? My spirit. You want to affect my faith. You want to get me to stop believing. You want to cast doubt in me. Those are her exact words. You'll never be able to write another book again. Then your son was just a few weeks ago broke my CD and threw it out the window. But see, you want me to feel like I wasn't gonna reach to where I was going today. But see, I'm gonna tell you something. Them same spirits, kindred spirits, they saw this. They saw this. I said it to him in jail before we came home. The last time he came to see me in the cell, that's what I told him. I was over with. I ain't in the life no more. This is nigga. What he said. I got another run in me. He wasn't home a year. Maybe a year on the nose. Guess what he did? He went back to federal prison on gun charges. He just came home a few months ago. Matter of fact, he wasn't even home 30 days. Guess where he at? Violated his federal parole. He's sitting in the county jail right now waiting to be transferred back. Let me tell you something. You don't, misery don't, in a long run, it don't win. It don't win. Because even though misery is powerful, eventually your spirit, even though it try to wear your spirit down, eventually your spirit gonna quit taking it. That's what you don't understand. I might appease that misery. I might walk on eggshells for a little bit, but sooner or later my spirit not gonna like it no more. Because you know what you're going to start, you know what I'm going to start doing? I'm going to start looking in the mirror. And I'm going to start realizing that something's trying to change me. I'm going to start, what's up, Don? I'm going to realize something is trying to get me to see things different about myself. Something is not allowing me to be as happy as I normally am. I'm going to realize, no, this person, you'll start sucking something up out of me. So eventually I'm going to detach myself away from you. And I'm going to tell you something I've learned in the last 6 years I've been home. When you possess the spirit, and you're not one of them people that when you elevate, you're not spiteful to somebody else. And you one of them people that got grace. You understand grace because the Most High done extended to you. You understand mercy because the Most High done extended to you. Listen, majority of the people you try to help, when they don't understand the assignment because you attached to that person, when you detach from that person, you wait a couple of months and look back at that person and you will see who was who. You will see who was full of love. You will see who was full of grace. You will see who was manipulative. You will see who was trying to take advantage. Because one person gonna elevate, the other person gonna, every single time. I can go through 10 examples right now. I guarantee you I can go through 10 of them. When the detachment happened, one went every single time. It never failed. And that's because let me tell you why. Because it's gonna expose who heart was in the right place. If your heart in the right place, when you detach away from each other, it's no reason for one person to go up and the other person to go down. Now, if y'all just incompatible and y'all decide to part ways, both people should elevate, because it'll prove that one person was a leech and the other person wasn't. One person was only surviving because they were sucking the blood out of you. The other, once they ain't got no blood to suck out of you, what's gonna happen? They wither. It never fails. It never failed. And see, and then look, check this out. And then check this out. And then, man, misery, man, just life is too short to allow another person to have negative power over you, man. And I say this from a place so deep down in my spirit, man. Life is too short to be attached to people who suck the joy out of you, man. Your creativity, your peace, your love, it's just too short to allow another person to change you. Like, that is crazy. Do you know what I mean? It's so many people out here who are, I'm talking about some people in their friendships. You get bullied in your friendship. You get overlooked in your friendships. You know what I'm saying? You're not considered in your friendships. It's people out here who's sucking the life out of you and they just your homie. But in a relationship, how I'm more peaceful when I'm away from the person I'm supposed to be in love with. Listen to what I just say. How in the world, when I pay attention, I'm more at peace when I'm at work around my coworkers than when I pull up in my driveway and walk in my house with you? That is crazy. I can go to my workplace, have fun, go on my lunch break, sit down, hee and ha and all this, walk in the house and feel tension. Is life too short for that? Life is too short to be attached to somebody who the only thing they want to do is talk about problems. You want to vent on the past. You want to talk about problems. You don't want to have fun. You don't want to laugh. You don't want to make no money. You don't want to take no trips. You don't want to discuss no business plan. Only thing you want to discuss is chaos. That's it. Only thing you want to do is find a way to argue with me. Who? No good. Back to what I was saying. When you done got to a place, a certain level of healing, people who haven't healed is so unattractive. Brokenness, yeah. Brokenness, listen, brokenness is only attractive when you're still broken. Because then you trauma bonded. You get around somebody and then you listen to their problem, they listen to your problem, y'all listen to each other's problems, and your spirit that's broken tells you that you and this person is compatible. But when you get to a place of where I can talk about my problems, but I'm no longer that, and somebody else talking about their problems, but they still in their place, we listen to me, we most definitely in two different worlds at that point. Because just because I get on here and tell my stories, I don't live there no more. There's a lot of people who tell their stories and they still live there. I don't live there. There's a difference of when I can talk about trauma, but I'm no longer affected. I can't hang around people and they discussing their trauma and they still traumatized, and you think me and you are compatible. We not. And I'm not looking at you no type of way, but I know for a fact you and me are not in the same place because you still feel some type of way. You still miserable. And you think just because I was able to talk about certain things, you think me and you miserable together. No, we not. That's just like when I went to the mental hospital that time when I was playing crazy, and they put me in the cell, and it was on the First Choice Johnny story, and they put me in the room with the kid who was a cutter and had cuts all over his body. And when I walked in the room with him, what's up, mama? When I walked in the room with him, and he jumped up off the bed and said, hi. He said, hey, how you doing? And the first thing I realized, he think he got a friend. So he started talking to me. I'm looking him up and down. I ain't even talking back yet because we ain't conversing. We ain't even finna have no conversation because I'm trying to figure out who is this they done put me in the cell with. I'm trying to figure out if I'm finna catch a charge in here because I said, oh yeah, this one right here, this is a live one right here. This is not a drill. This is real. So as he started talking to me, I realized, you know what I'm saying? Because in my head, I'm playing crazy. I'm on an attempted murder case. So I'm thinking, oh, I gotta get just in case he want to tell them people, I got to make him think, oh, I'm hearing voices too. Because if he go to report this information, he most definitely going to tell them, oh, yeah, he might be a little more crazy than me. You might need to up the dose on his medication. That's how I'm thinking. So when he sit here talking to me, he said, what? This how he moves it. So what are you here for? He leaned and he said, what are you here for? I said, I hear a voice. He said, oh, really? I said, no, wait a minute. Look. Really? What do they be saying? I said, oh, you think you got you a friend, don't you? Look, he not knowing. I'm trying to get back on the streets, my guy. I got a attempted murder case. I shot this man 3 times, and then on top of that, I got a quarter bird at my gas house. I got 252 grams of that white girl, Christina Aguilera. Listen to me. Then I got 2 guns out the car, homie. I am not in here crazy like you, homie. I am trying to play these folks to get up out of here. My guy said, "Oh, really? What do they be saying?" I said, "Man." Yeah, you good? He said, you see this? I said, yeah, what's that all on your body? He said, oh, just a little cut. A little cut? Homie, you was cut from here all the way down. That's how I was looking at it. I'm looking. Mom, you remember when I told my mom said, are you a cutter? I said, no, I'm trying to get up out of here. I looked at him, I said, I'm finna catch another charge on here. Look. But I said, so when I lay down that night, I'm gonna give y'all a little bit. When I lay down that night, I'm knowing for a fact I'm finna catch a charge on this dude. I know I am. I lay down in the bed. You know, when you laying down on the wall, I can see the shadow on the wall when he get up. You know what I'm saying? And then in the bed, you know, we got them Bob Barker mats. We had the thick junk though. So when he move over on the mat, I can hear, you know what I'm saying? He raised up off the mat. So I see his shadow get upright on the bed. When he get up, my guy said, hey, Joe. He whispering. I said, man, what type of games is he playing in here? The whole time, look, this story that I'm telling you right now, it's in the book. This story in the book. So I'm laying, I said, oh, man. But I ain't moving. I said, maybe if he think I'm asleep, he just gonna stop. My guy rolls up off that bed. Hey, Joe. So by the time he started walking over, you know, the shadow is growing on the wall as he getting close to me. Hey, Joe. You know that feeling you can feel that go up your back, that little tingle feeling that you feel go up your back when somebody getting close to you. I can feel it. I could just feel him getting close. And in my head, I'm thinking, man, how in the world am I finna deal with this? Cause I'm finna have to do something to this boy. And they gonna realize I ain't crazy. They gonna send me back. I got things to do right now. See, we in 2 different worlds. That's what I'm saying about misery. This man is still traumatized, homie. I am not traumatized. I got something I'm trying to do. So this man walk over here, and by the time he getting a little close to me, I hit him with, shh. He said, Joe, you awake? Oh, now you ain't whispering. Now, what happened to the whisper? What happened to Joe? He said, Joe, you awake? I said, shh. Say, you hearing voices? What are they saying, Joe? What are they saying? I said, shh. So I wait for a minute. He just standing there. Then he go, hey, Joe. I said, man, this dude, man. Hey, Joe. So by this time, he done got close to me. He right behind me. My guy leaned down. He finna lean down. And then get what he say? I'm gonna euthanize Joe. Get what I did? I said, oh, man, I'm really finna have to do it to him. This man done started threatening me. I'm gonna euthanize Joe. I said, oh, my God. He leaned over the top of me. Joe, it's the last time you about to say Joe, my guy, because it's on and popping. You got the right one. I'm from Springfield, Tennessee, my guy, and we do not play these types of games. Right now, dramatic effect me, believe. I grabbed the pillow, grabbed his face. My guy feet hanging off the bed. I let his face go. I said, man, quit playing with me. Put his face right back in the pillow. By the time, listen, I raised up off the bed and pushed him. He said, I'm so sorry. I said, oh my God. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. He said, I'm so sorry, I won't know. I'm going to bed. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm so sorry. He said, we gotta be at breakfast at 6:30 in the morning. If you're not up at 6:30, we're not gonna get your breakfast. I don't know if you gotta wash clothes, toothbrush. I got extra toothpaste, toothbrush in there. Shit, soap. If you need to, you can get. I'm so sorry. I'm going to bed. My guy got in that bed and went to sleep, but I said I'll let you say this. That's a true story. If you ain't already got the book, go get the book. Commercial break me, please. I got both books on sale right now. You get both books for $25. You get both books 2 for $25. Go to my website, jtb3.org. Go check the guy out. But look, check this out. I said I'll let you say this when I was talking about misery. Me and this man was in the same location, 2 different places in the mental. It's people who think because y'all in the same location, y'all can share something similar you may be experiencing. This person lived here. I didn't. I was just passing through, my guy. That's it. Point blank period. Just because you sit down with somebody in a room and this person talking about what they going through and you talking about what you going through, it does not mean y'all in the same place. I've healed to a point of where I can be transparent, vulnerable, but it does not affect me. You talk about it and you still talk and you still blaming folks. This, that, and I ain't them people, man. I can't stand them people. Excuse me. I could tell the difference in the things that you saying to let me know we in 2 different places. I could talk about mine, take accountability, take responsibility, talk about certain things and tell you the root of them and how, I may not have liked it and didn't respect it, and talk about how it's helped me, how it shaped my perspective now, how I view certain things now versus how I looked at them then. You're talking about certain things and your perspective is not the same. Your vision is you're not even seeing, you're not seeing clear at all. You actually way more dim than what you thought. You still talking about how people done you, how people let you down and people have not been here for you, throwing your pity party and you haven't got to a place of where you stand up. What they say, stand up. You ain't got to that place yet. You it's like you got your hand out as if somebody owe you. Let me tell you something. Quit expecting that. Quit expecting somebody who done you wrong to come through and do something for you. Or quit it. The matter of fact, don't even expect an apology at some point because it might not come. And then you have to also realize, even if they apologize, you have to realize within yourself, are you willing to continue to grow? Because you might not never get that. What's deserved of you? The folk might not never say that. Might not never get it. But see, and that's why I said all that. But yeah, that's it. The spirit is no longer speaking. I have nothing else to say. It's done. Just like that. If you enjoyed it, if you took something from it, you can cash out me $1. Okay, so boom, one. But yeah. I was not planning to get on here and do that, but it just happened. So, and I enjoyed every bit of it. I was talking to myself and y'all. So, what y'all got going on? Hold on. But yeah. For sure. My day good. I'm cooling, man. I ain't doing nothing chilling, man. I'm supposed to be starting I'm finna start shooting I just do I do like, I don't know how many. I just do like 2 drops in my water And then I ain't got no, I done ran out of lemons. That's it. How you trying to raise the awareness? Yeah, I'm finna shoot a little short film, man. I'm finna try to get my feet wet. Yeah, daily. Yeah, once a day in the morning. What's the question about the book? Hey, Courtney, where you at? You in Courtney, where you at? You in Dallas? That's what's up, Monique. Appreciate that, Miss Wig. Jeanette, I didn't want to say the first name because I wasn't sure. Are you in Houston? I think I seen that email too. Did I respond back to you? Or did you hit me in my DM too? I remember that email. I can't remember if I responded or not. Yeah, I'm in Dallas. Nah, it's chlorophyll. Chlorophyll, and then I got black seed. I thought I responded. I think I remember seeing that email because I think I remember you saying, if you write a book on marriage, can you? If you don't use his name, nah. As long as you don't use his name, you good. His real name anyway. Nah. I just went and got the paper today for my PO box. You in Dallas? Shorty Black? DM me. DM me on Instagram. BAKERII. Yeah, DM me on Instagram. BAKERII. You in Fort Worth? Who DM me, hey, Amazing Grace. Just said you was in Fort Worth. DM me on Instagram. Cause once I shoot this film right here, I'm just finna constantly just keep doing them. Anyway. Yeah, I still do music. I ain't had a chance to. This one right here, Courtney, I actually I probably don't need it with this one. This finna be something more so like trying to get my feet wet. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't gonna be, you know what I'm saying, next time we probably can work for sure. DM me on Instagram. Appreciate that. Yeah, we're finna do it. Hit me up on really Snapchat. I'm a Sagittarius. I ain't big on signs though, but I'm a Sagittarius. December 2nd. But I'm figuring to jump up off here. Matter of fact, I got a few questions. I guess I can answer a few questions. Are you December 3rd? What's up? Yeah, I'm December 2nd. Happy belated. I put my sweatshirts and hoodies back on my website today. jtb3.org. December 13th, that's my brother's birthday. Happy belated. He from Springfield. I think he got murdered. I think I know exactly who you're talking about. For sure. My snap is JOETTT Baker. That's I respond on Snap more than anything. You just missed it. I'm about to post this on YouTube. I'm about to post this on YouTube if you missed it. My YouTube is my name, Joe Baker. JOETTT Baker. But look, I'm finna get ready to roll. And y'all hold it down. Y'all know what it is. Y'all be blessed.